It's Sunday night. You've got a pile of receipts on your desk, 3 bank statements open in different tabs, and you're manually typing numbers into a spreadsheet. Again. You've been doing this for 2 hours, and the worst part? You're going to do the exact same thing next month, and the month after that. The average small business owner spends over 120 hours a year on bookkeeping tasks that no-code automation tools can handle in the background, automatically, without you touching a single number. That's 3 full work weeks handed back to you, every single year. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to automate your bookkeeping and accounting using tools that require 0 coding skills, 0 accounting degree, and in most cases, $0 to get started. We're talking automatic expense tracking, invoice generation, receipt scanning, and financial reporting, all running on autopilot while you focus on actually growing your business. Here at No Code Nation, we cut through the noise and show you the fastest ways to work smarter using automation. So let's get into it. The first tool you need to know about is Dext. And if you're still manually entering receipts, this one is going to feel like a superpower. Dext is a receipt and expense capture tool that uses AI to pull the data off your receipts and invoices automatically. Here's how it works in practice. You buy a box of printer paper for the office. You snap a photo of the receipt with your phone. Dext reads it, extracts the date, the amount, the vendor name, and the category. And then it pushes that data directly into your accounting software. We're talking QuickBooks, Xero, FreshBooks, all connected. No typing, no manual entry, no, wait, what did I spend at Staples 3 weeks ago? Now here's where the no-code automation layer comes in. You can connect Dext to Zapier or Make, those are workflow automation platforms, and build a zap or a scenario that triggers whenever a new expense is captured in Dext. That trigger can automatically add a row to a Google Sheet that your accountant reviews, or send you a Slack notification when an expense hits a certain dollar amount, or even create a task in your project management tool if an expense needs approval. The point is, you are building a fully automated expense pipeline. Receipt comes in, data gets extracted, records get updated, your team gets notified, all without you lifting a finger. Small business owners who implement this report saving between 2 and 4 hours every single week just on expense management alone. And Dext starts at a very reasonable monthly price with a free trial so you can test the whole workflow before committing to anything. Point number 2 is all about automating your invoicing, because chasing payments manually is one of the biggest time drains in any small business. The tool here is Invoice Ninja combined with a Zapier automation, and this combo is genuinely a game changer. Invoice Ninja is a free, open-source invoicing platform. It lets you create professional invoices, set up recurring billing, accept online payments, and track who has paid and who hasn't. But the magic happens when you connect it to the rest of your workflow. Here's a real example. Let's say you're a freelance designer. A client fills out your onboarding form on Typeform or Jotform. The moment they hit submit, Zapier fires off a trigger. It creates a new client profile in Invoice Ninja, generates an invoice based on the package they selected, and sends it to their email automatically. You did not touch that process once. It happened while you were sleeping or working on another project or doing literally anything else. Now let's go one step further. When that invoice gets paid, another zap fires. It logs the payment in a Google Sheet that tracks your monthly revenue. It sends you a notification in Slack or via email, and it creates a follow-up task to deliver the project. This is a full client billing workflow, and it is completely automated with no-code tools that are either free or extremely affordable. And for the overdue invoice problem, Invoice Ninja has built-in automated payment reminders. You set the schedule once. 3 days before due date, send a reminder. On the due date, send a reminder. 7 days after, send a firmer reminder. You never have to awkwardly chase a client again. The system does it for you, professionally, consistently, every time. Number 3 is where things get really powerful for anyone trying to get a real-time view of their business finances without hiring a full-time bookkeeper. We're talking about building an automated financial dashboard using Airtable and Make. Here's the problem most small business owners have. Their financial data is scattered everywhere. Stripe for payments, PayPal for some clients, A bank account, expenses in a spreadsheet, it is a mess. And pulling it all together to understand your actual profit and loss on any given week is a manual nightmare. Here is how you fix it. You set up an Airtable base. Think of it as a supercharged spreadsheet with tables for income, expenses, and a summary view. Then in Make, you build automated scenarios that pull data into those tables from multiple sources. For example, every time a payment comes through Stripe, Make automatically logs it in your income table in Airtable with the amount, the client name, the date, and the service category. Every time a new expense is captured in Dext, remember from point 1, make logs that in your expenses table. Airtable then calculates your net profit automatically using simple formulas in a summary table. You can build a dashboard view in Airtable that shows you your total revenue this month, your total expenses, your profit margin, your biggest expense categories, all updating in real time automatically from live data. No manual entry, no pulling reports, no waiting until the end of the month to know where you stand. You open Airtable and the picture is right there. And here is the best part. You can share a read-only view of this dashboard with your accountant so they always have access to current data. Tax season becomes a conversation instead of a crisis. This entire setup can be built in an afternoon with Make's free plan and Airtable's free tier. The fourth automation is specifically for anyone who uses QuickBooks or Xero as their main accounting platform, which is a huge percentage of small business owners. The tool is called Cinder, and it is one of the most underrated bookkeeping automation tools out there. Here's the problem Cinder solves. When you're running transactions through multiple payment processors, Stripe, PayPal, Square, Shopify, whatever, getting all of those transactions to sync correctly into QuickBooks or Xero is painful. There are fees, refunds, payouts, currency conversions, and doing that reconciliation manually is tedious and error-prone. Cinder connects all your payment platforms to your accounting software and syncs every transaction automatically with the correct categorization, taxes, and fees already accounted for. You set it up once. After that, it runs in the background, and your accounting software is always up to date. But here is where you layer on even more automation. Connect QuickBooks or Xero to Zapier, and you unlock a huge library of triggers and actions. For example, every time a new transaction is logged in QuickBooks, Zapier can add it to a running Google Sheet that your business partner can review. Or every time your QuickBooks balance drops below a threshold you set, you get an automated alert so you always know your cash flow situation before it becomes a crisis. You can also automate your monthly financial report. Set up a Zap that runs on the first of every month, pulls a report from QuickBooks, and emails it to you as a summary. No logging in, no generating reports manually, it just arrives in your inbox. The combination of Cinder plus QuickBooks plus Zapier is essentially a lightweight, automated accounting department for your business. And for most small businesses, it costs a fraction of what a part-time bookkeeper would cost. The time savings are real. The accuracy improves because human error is removed from the equation. And the peace of mind knowing your books are always current, that alone is worth it. So let's recap what you now have. Dext for automated receipt and expense capture. Invoice Ninja plus Zapier for fully automated invoicing and payment tracking. Airtable and Make for a real-time profit and loss dashboard. And Cinder plus QuickBooks for hands-free transaction syncing and reporting. These 4 tools working together can completely transform how you manage your business finances. No accountant required, no coding required, and in most cases, you can get started today for free. If this was useful, subscribe to No Code Nation because we drop videos like this every week. And drop a comment below. I want to know which one of these tools you're going to try first. Is it Dext, Invoice Ninja, Airtable, or Cinder? Let me know down below.